welcome to this Pilates matwork class where we're going to focus on coordination and a little bit on control. So find a little bit of space between your feet to begin with, feet right underneath your hip sockets. Feel that softness through the knees, encourage that length in the legs, and then the pelvis will be in an upright position to begin with. Make sure you have plenty of space to your sides, and then let the spine lengthen, let the neck lengthen through the front and especially through the back. The crown of your head reaching up towards the ceiling. Let's begin by bringing the arms in front of us. They're shoulder width apart, the palms are parallel to the mat. Palms are down, arms are parallel to one another. And we're going to start with some backstroke arms. So we're going to first of all move the right arm up towards the ear and at the same time the left arm down towards your side. And then you come back to the middle. Then the left arm goes up, right arm down and back to the middle. We're breathing out as the arms separate, breathing in to come back. And the challenge here, not only to coordinate the arms, but is to keep your spine absolutely still, including the neck and the head. So there's no little rotations, you're not letting the top arm pull you backwards or the bottom arm push your shoulder forwards. You're trying to keep your shoulders square to the front, the hips square to the front. We do one more set to each arm. And then let the arms release to your sides. If you need to release the shoulders, you can. But now let's make it a little bit more challenging for our coordination. Bring the arms back in front and let's come into windmill arms. We're going to lead with the right arm first. So the right arm goes up, left arm down. It's your backstroke arm. Then we circle the arms around until the left arm finishes at the ear and you return to the front. Breathing out, big breath in to circle. Breathing out, breathing in. So again, you want to focus on that lovely stability through your center. Keeping the head, the neck, the spine as still as possible. We're going to do one more circle after this one. And then we reverse. So now as you come back to the beginning, the left arm leads to the ear, right arm to your side. Circle around and coming back up. Breathing out, breathing in. And remember, part of our centering is keeping the ribs just gently drawing down towards the hips. So as we move the arms, we're not letting the rib cage push forwards. The arms are staying always visible out of the corner of the eyes, they never go behind us. We do two more sets. And as you finish this last set, let the arms release to your sides, and again just release the shoulders. We'll come into a little exercise to challenge the coordination for our legs. It's our leg shaper exercise. So again, the feet are staying parallel, hip width apart. We're going to start off with the arm, well, the arms will always be relaxed to your sides, but let's start with a small bend of the knees, keeping your spine upright. Imagine you're sliding down a wall. Then we pick up the heels, we push up to the ceiling, and then come back onto the heels. So a small bend, a little lift of the heels, push through the toes to lift you up, and then release back onto the heels. I'll show you from a different angle. We're breathing in to bend the knees. Breathe out to lift the heels, breathe in to lengthen, and breathe out to release. So again, we're working on a really strong, stable center, but lovely movement through the joints of the legs. We'll do one more set here, and then we reverse the sequence. So now we're going to keep the legs straight, the heels on the ground at the moment, lift the heels up, small bend of the knees, slide down that wall, and then lower the heels and extend the legs. That wasn't so good. Let's try again. Coming up onto the toes, small bend of the knees, lower the heels, extend the legs. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. through the big toes as you lift your heels. That'll help us to keep a bit of stability through the center, to work through the midline of the body. So, so heels come up, small bend of the knees, lower the heels, extend the legs. Trying to keep those ankles as strong as we can, as straight as we can. 2 more sets to finish. Good. Shake the legs out when you're done. But we're still going to work with them in a parallel position. We're going to come into some roll downs next. So I'll turn to the side for this one just so you can see my spine moving a little bit more sequentially. Keep your knees soft throughout. The pelvis will stay as upright as possible for as long as possible. So you want to feel the whole of your spine curling forwards, bone by bone. Then at the very bottom we can add in a tilt forwards of the pelvis if you like. So keep the arms really relaxed, keep your knees soft, gently nod your chin to the chest, and then start to curl the spine forwards, bone by bone by bone. The breath is just flowing, and the further down your spine curls, the stronger the tummy gets, draws in towards the body. Take a big breath in at the furthest point, breathe out, roll yourself back up. Taking a deep breath in at the top, preparing the body. As we breathe out, nodding the chin to the chest, and again curling forwards. And then the breath just flows as you continue to go down. You want to move with a nice pace, but not too fast, not too slow. The arms heavy at the bottom, a big breath in, especially breathing into the lower back and the tops of the hips. As you breathe out, start to roll back through the pelvis, tummy nice and strong. As many breaths as you need to uncurl and come back up to the top. So let's do 3 more of these. Feeling each part of the spine gently curling. Noticing how the back of the body feels each time you come down, maybe noticing a sense of length increasing and more range of movement. So I've got 1 more set to go. Take your time. We all move at different paces with roll downs because we've all got different length legs and spines and arms. And as you get to the top this time, stand up nice and tall, keep the head on top of your spine, give the shoulders just a few gentle circles to release any tension. And then that's our warm-up complete. We'll carry on with part 2 down on the mat in a sitting position. I'll see you there. Bye.